Hello friends, I, Professor Santosh Bansode, welcome you all for a lecture on assignment model. Here, the special case of maximization in assignment model is discussed. I hope you have seen my previous video lectures on assignment model. Then it is better for understanding of this case. Now let us discuss what is the maximization case in assignment model first. As we know that the operations research is based on the optimization tools and techniques. So here our objective will be of maximization type. So when the assignment problem deals with the maximization objective type problems, here we have to convert the given problem into minimization. So whenever there is an objective is to maximize the profit instead of minimizing the cost, we have to convert the given matrix into minimization. Though the profits are given in the table, in terms of assignment model we call it as a cost matrix. So usually given matrix is referred as the cost matrix. Then it is to be converted into minimization. Now how to convert the given profit matrix into minimization? Here we have to select the maximum value, maximum element in the given matrix. Then we have to subtract each value from that maximum element. So we get here new table. So write the new matrix and apply Hungarian assignment method. Once the problem is converted into minimization, usually problem is solved as per the Hungarian assignment method. Now let us have a problem on this concept. Now let us have a problem statement. A company has 5 jobs to be done. The following matrix shows the profit in terms of rupees on assigning the machine to the job. Assign the 5 jobs to the 5 elements so as to maximize the total expected profit. So in the given matrix, profits are mentioned in the rupees. So here we have to assign a machine to respective jobs so that we can achieve the maximum profit. Now first step is here to select the maximum value in the given cost matrix for the conversion into minimization. So select the highest value, maximum value in the matrix, and then subtract each of the element from this highest value. So we get the new matrix as this one. So here in the solution, first step is conversion of maximization into minimization. So here the highest value is 14. So we subtract each value from 14. So we get here this table here. Now observe here at the places of highest value, that is maximum value, after subtraction we get 0 at these places, and thereafter we have to apply the Hungarian assignment method in the usual manner, that is row operation, column operation, assignment. If assignment is optimal, stop there. If assignment is non-optimal, then we have to improve that solution after certain modifications. Now next step will be row operation. So for row operation we select smallest value from each row and subtract that value from each of the row elements. Similarly for other rows, smallest values are selected and from the respective row elements that value is subtracted. So we get new table as this one. After row operation, locate the smallest element in each row of the cost matrix and then subtract it from each element of the row. So this is the table or matrix we get after row operation. Once the row operation is completed, on the same table we have to perform column operation. So for column operation we have to select the smallest value from each of the column and subtract that value from each of the column elements. And if a column contains 0 value in the new table, these column values don't change, they remain as it is, because if we subtract 0 from each of the elements, these values remain unchanged. So we get this table after column operation. Now you observe here, after row and column operation, each row and each column contains at least one zero. Each row and each column contains at least one zero. Now once we obtain at least one zero in each row and column, then go for making assignments. That is next step. So here we have to start from the first row and then observe whether there is exact 1 0, and if there is exact 1 0, let us make assignment for that row. Consider exact 1 0, make assignment by drawing a square, and in respective column if there are any extra zeros, cross out them, strike out them. Then proceed for the next assignment. Now if you observe here, second row contains multiple zeros, so skip that one and look next where is the only one zero available for assignment. So if you observe here, fourth row contains only one zero, therefore assign this 0, and if in respective column extra zeros are there, let us cross them, but any extra zeros are not present here. Now after observing this, again check whether any row has a single 0, exact single 0. So there is no further possibility. Now check column wise, which column has exact 1 0, go successively. If you observe here, this column has exact 1 0, so assign this 0 first and cross out extra zeros in the respective row. So there now there is no further possibility of assignment. Now total number of assignments here are 3, but number of rows or columns are 5. Therefore all the machines are not assigned to all the jobs. Hence this solution is non-optimal. If the solution is non-optimal as per Hungarian assignment method, the next step is to draw minimum number of lines. Now for drawing minimum number of lines, we have to mark first rows and columns, and then according to marking we have to draw minimum number of lines. Now let us discuss this procedure in the next slide. Here we have to draw minimum number of lines, that is horizontal or vertical lines, to cover all the zeros of the reduced matrix. This table is taken as it is from the previous slide. Now here directly we cannot draw these lines. Before that we have to mark the rows or columns. We have to start from a row which is having not assigned 0. So this row is unassigned, so therefore this row is selected first. Number is given, then mark that row, then select or mark the column which contains this 0 element. Now column is marked. Now in the marked column, observe that where is the assignment, then mark the corresponding row. Again check whether there is a possibility of marking any row which is having non-assigned 0. So this is non-assigned 0. Again mark this row, but this 0 lies in the same column which is marked, so we have to stop there. Now there is no further possibility of marking a row which is having non-assigned 0. Now the marking is completed for rows and columns. Now we have to draw here the lines for unmarked rows and marked columns. It covers all the 0 elements, either crossed or assigned. Once the lines are drawn, then we have to select where is the smallest uncovered element. Uncovered element is the element where the lines are not passing through these matrix cells, and the elements where the lines pass, they are called as covered elements. We have to select here smallest uncovered element, then subtract this element from all the uncovered elements and add it at the cell at intersection of lines. So here we have to add one value at these two intersections and subtract from uncovered elements. Now we get the next table. So for reference, I have shown here the older table. This smallest element is subtracted from uncovered elements, and at the intersection the smallest element is added here. Here the addition of one element is done with respect to previous table, and for uncovered elements subtraction is done from uncovered elements. This is the new table. Now again check whether solution is optimal or not. Make assignments as per our rules and check whether assignment is optimal or not. Now if you observe this table, first assignment possible is in a row where there is exact 1 0 element. So first assignment is done here. Next assignment is possible here. Cross out the zeros in the respective columns. The next possible assignment is here. Cross this zero, and lastly this assignment is done. Still this solution is non-optimal. Why? Because number of assignments are not equal to number of rows or columns. Then draw the lines to cover all the zero elements. For that I have shown the marking, how the rows are marked. Mark a row which doesn't have any assigned zero element. Then consider the columns, mark them. Then in the marked columns consider the assigned zeros, mark respective rows. So this is continued till this condition is met, a row which is having non-assigned zeros. So again check where the smallest uncovered element, add at intersection points, subtract from uncovered elements, and we get the new matrix here. So in this matrix we get the optimum assignment. Why? Because number of assignments is equal to number of rows or columns. How the assignment is made here? The assignment is started from a row which is having exact 1 0. So this zero is assigned first because it has only 1 0 element. Then cross respective 0 from the columns. Now check again which row has exact 1 0 element. Go successively. So let us assign this 0 with column 2, cross extra 0 in that column. Now again check which row has exact 1 0. First row has exact 1 0, cross the 0 in respective column. Again observe in which row there is exact 0. So here in the last row there is exact 0, assign this one, cross this one, and at last assignment is made. Once the assignment is made, we have to give the final answer. Final answer is this one. Machine 1 is assigned to machine C. We can refer the table of optimum assignment here. 2 to E, 3 to D, 4 to B, 5 to A. So final answer will be in this way. Now the values from original matrix, that is problem matrix, are noted here, and to find out the objective value they are added. So maximum profit possible is ₹50 here. Okay, so this is the case of maximization in assignment model. Thanks for watching this video.